Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Testing the right side here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sideline. It's Davis. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Pass caught, second down now. Looking to chuck it again. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he's got his man open downfield. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They'll give it to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his...
Makes the catch. Can he get in?
A huge play by this offense. Good timing between the quarterback and the receiver. You can see the quarterback wanted to put that ball away from the defender up high. And how about the receiver? Adjust to that ball thrown to the outside. Does a nice job of getting his feet down and come.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Tennessee. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. The kickoff team now set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed to the running back. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The 30. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, A&M. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff to the single back. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to extend the play. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. The Vols will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Oh, look at the quick cut. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
getting set. Second down play here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly. He's got his man wide open. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently, going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Catch made, a lot of space now. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Caught over the middle by the tight end. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line. Volunteers with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Aggies. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver, and the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming.
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, that's back-to-back sacks for this defense. They're in the quarterback's airspace every single play.
And the Volunteers will line up to boot it away. And he boots it out of bounds, not very long. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Throws a bullet to the right. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And there's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, A&M. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point makes it 28-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. And the Vols come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And the wideout goes in motion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Bringing pressure. And now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks that one right through. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. Tackle made after a big gain.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Tight end makes the grab. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain. And the Aggies will crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. Finds room at the 30. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's caught. It's Campbell. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
The Aggies line it up with 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And this one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
With the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5.
Double right.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The shotgun running play call. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it. Fights off a defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know,